Hi, Doug. Where are you going with all that paint?
Oh, I'm taking it to Henrietta, Freddie.
What's she going to do? Paint a building? That's funny. I know that's funny.
Well, I've got to get going. Come on. I sure hope Henrietta's home, Freddie.
What's she gonna do with all that paint?
I don't know. Henrietta!
Oh, there's my beautiful paints. Thank you so much for bringing them to me, Douglas. You, sir, are a gentleman.
Well, thank you, Henrietta, but we're all terribly curious. Just what do you plan to do with all this paint?
Why, you silly boys. Isn't it obvious? I'm going to paint a picture.
One picture with all that paint?
Why, of course. You know I do everything in a big way.
You can say that again.
All right, I will. You know I do everything in a big way.
Well, maybe I could give you a little help with your painting, Henrietta. I happen to be very artistic myself. I've been painting for years.
Oh, really? And what is your specialty? The outside of houses?
I like modern impressionism. That's a style in which the forms, colors, or tones of an object are lightly indicated with short, rapid brush strokes.
That's pretty good, Freddie.
Well, I'm not the least bit impressed by your impressionism. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one form of art in the world, and that's pop art. It's the in thing.
So you really think you know all about art?
Oh, my dear boy, I don't think it. I know it. And if you'd care to match your art form against mine, I'd show it.
Oh, well, how can we do that, Henrietta?
We could have an art contest.
Hey, now that could be interesting. We've never had an art contest around here.
I guarantee you, Doug, it'll not only be interesting, but it will also prove beyond all doubt who's the little old most artistic one around here.
Now, wait just a minute here, just a minute. I overheard this conversation, and you can't decide who's the best artist if the contest is just between two of you. Oh, no, indeed. Hoo-hoo. You have to let everyone enter. Everyone.
Oh, very well then, Charlie. You may enter if you like.
Why don't you get in the contest too, Doug?
Well...
After all, the more the merrier.
That's absolutely right. The more people I can beat, the merrier I'm gonna be.
Well, gosh, I don't really know that much about art, but it sounds like it might be fun. Okay, I'll get in the contest too.
Goody!
That's my
Hey, but that leaves us with one big problem. If we're all in the contest, who are we going to get to be our judge?
How true, how true. Our judge must be someone we all respect and admire. Someone who'll play no favorites and be fair and square with us all.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Judge.
What?
La 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 la. It's the Newsy Review, coming right at you. Where three delightful animals have fun with what they do. They learn with their friend Doug and his helper Emmy Joe.
With Freddie!
Charlie!
We have fun learning what we don't know.
Delicate and feminine is Henrietta Hippo. Very wise and very smart is Charlie the Owl. Not so smart with lots of heart is Freddie the Frog. It's quite an unusual thing. The animals talk and sing with Doug and Emmy Joe. Every day's a different show. It's the Newsy Review, coming right at you. It's the Newsy Review, coming right at you.
Gosh, Emmy, it sure was nice of you to stay out of our contest so that you could be our judge.
My pleasure, Freddie. All right, then, everyone. Here are the rules of our contest. Each of you will use the art form that you like best. You will all have 2 hours to finish your projects. Then I'll come around to judge them and make my decision. Is everybody agreed?
Yeah, great, huh?
All right, then. On your marks, get set, and begin.
What could be?
to Robert E. Lee. What are y'all doing, Freddie? We're supposed to have an art contest.
Who's Lauren anyway? I thought it was funny.
It's lonely at the bottom, isn't it?
Hi, Freddie. Aren't you going to be in the art contest? Where are your materials?
Of course I'm in the contest. But my project is big stuff. Really big. The masterpiece of all pieces. I'm working back there. On the hill.
Well, what is it?
It's a secret. Boy, will you all be surprised.
If y'all say so. But I thought for our art contest, we all would paint a painting.
Art isn't just painting, Henrietta.
That's right. Art can be anything creative. You and Doug choose to paint. Charlie's going to make something out of that, blob. And Freddie's making well, whatever it is. Art is all sorts of things.
Do you like making things? Do you like to dance and sing? Do you like to paint or draw or carve things with a saw? If you like to do these things, you're involved in the arts. In the arts. In the arts. Do you like to do creative work of any kind? Making a statue or thinking of designs? If you like to do these things, you're involved in the arts. In the arts. In the arts. Art has form and beauty. Art has a special duty. It expresses things that you might not otherwise know how to say. And it does it in such a beautiful way. Art has form and beauty. Art has a special duty. It expresses things that you might not otherwise know how to say. And it does it in such a beautiful way. That's the arts. That's the arts. That's the arts. That's the arts.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, that's very, good, Henrietta.
I know. I do declare I know.
And, are you painting a picture of your thumb?
No, I got a crook in my arm.
I see.
Better than average, Doug.
Oh, is it a house?
You're putting me on.
Is it a spaceship?
You are putting me on.
What are you doing with this chunk?
I'm putting it on.
Can you give me a hint?
No, I don't give hints. In fact, I don't give a hoot. Now that's funny. I don't give a hoot. That's funny. Really funny.
Oh, Freddie, darling, isn't it too divine? I could just eat it up.
You're kidding. You have got to be kidding. You think you're going to win this contest with a can of kumquat soup? Henrietta, If you have to paint food, at least do something with pizzazz, like a pizza with meatballs on it.
Never you mind, Freddy. We'll let the judge whether or not my soup can is better than whatever mess you're messing with.
Henrietta, let me give you some good advice.
Such as?
Your colors are off. You pinked where you should have purpled, and you green where you should have yellowed. And your black is sort of dark.
My color tones are perfect as the morning rays of the sun spilling over the cotton fields.
Don't listen to him. He's just green with envy. Woo-hoo!
Oh, yeah? Well, listen here, you walking feather duster. I know colors.
You know colors? Why, pumpkin pie, I'm a color expert. I know more than you.
Are you kidding? You know, in my time, I've jumped around quite a bit. Some of the primary colors used in painting are red, yellow, blue, and green.
Each color gives you a different type of feeling to keep you awake or make it seem you're in a dream. Blue can make you feel sad.
Gray can leave you cold.
Red can make you a nervous wreck.
White can be either young or old.
Black is beautiful and so is brown. And yellow makes you feel you're in the cornfield out of town. Oh, green makes you feel so serene.
And purple leaves you in a haze somewhere in between.
When you put them all together, you've got a beautiful rainbow.
A beautiful rainbow.
Color, 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 color gives everything a glow. When I think of myself, you know what I think? I think of myself as shocking pink. My stars, honey, you do know your colors. Now, Freddy, leave me be. I've got to finish this painting for the contest. Are you finished with your thing?
Boy, Doug, that's, some painting.
Yeah, some painting.
Doug, it's some painting. Of what?
Freddie, I'm awfully busy. Are you finished with your thing yet?
Hi, Charlie. What are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I'm down here trying to finish my project.
I like it. It has originality and warmth with a touch of pathos. What is it?
It's a frog sticking his nose into everybody's business.
That's right.
Go sit on a lily pad.
Oh, all right. Boy, what a grouch. Attention, everyone in the contest. Attention. I am now going to leave everybody alone and go back to work on my own project.
Hooray!
How are you doing with that, thing, Charlie?
That's it. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing.
What is it?
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Wow, it's gonna be great. Wait till you see the work of a real artist.
If there's a first prize for noise, Freddie's a cinch to win.
Emmy Joe, I don't see how I can possibly lose this contest. Come here. Look at these delicious lines, these yummy colors. Oh, I can just taste first prize. Besides, Emmy Joe, pop art so far in, it makes everything else out. Don't you agree?
Well, there are many ways that people have to express themselves artistically, Henrietta. Yours is only one way. Why, anything creative can be artistic, don't you know? Every time you see a building, someone had to design it. And that's art. Every time you see a car, there was first a drawing behind it. And that's art. Art comes other painters have done.
Yes, but what art contests have they ever won?
Some artists work with clay. Some use colors in a bright swirling way. Some use the softest shades they can find. Some go wild using only lines. This art comes in many different forms and styles, from calm and collected to funny and wild. So don't think yours is the only art in the world.
I know that art comes in many different forms and styles, from calm and collected to funny and wild. But my art happens to be the only art in the world, and I'm gonna win first prize. Well, no one has ever painted a soup can like this. Why, when it comes to art, I'm right up there with all the big ones.
You can say that again.
Well, Charlie, if you're so all-fired smart about art, what is that massless mess you're making?
You'll see. I may not be king, but I'm doing my own thing.
It's so gigantic, I can't believe it. You won't believe it.
Freddie,
Sometimes I worry about that frog.
Attention, everybody. I begin judging promptly in 1 minute when the chimes in Charlie's house strike 3.
fine with me. I've just got to touch up a few of my final touches.
Got to get that clock fixed one of these days.
All right, everyone, it's time for the judging.
Here's my wonderful soup can, darling. Would you all like to give me the first prize now and save yourself all that walking around?
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, Henrietta, but I think I'll look at everyone's paintings before I make my decision. My, Henrietta, that soup can of yours really did turn out well. In fact, that's one of the finest pieces of pop art I've ever seen.
Ooh, wait, thank you.
Well, there it is. What do you think?
Interesting, Doug, very interesting.
Yeah.
What is it?
I call it My Dog Spot.
This may sound like a silly question, but where's the dog?
Oh, I'm no good at painting dogs, but I'm great at painting spots.
That's a good one.
All right, Charlie, now will you tell us what your thing is?
You know, I have a lot of records and papers from my experiments in my laboratory, right? Well, this is a record paperweight.
So that's your thing. It's heavy, man, heavy. All right, Freddie. Freddie, are you ready? Time's up.
Freddie?
With you in a minute.
That flippin' frog is blowing his top.
I did it! It's done! The whole country will praise my masterpiece.
Well, what is it,
Freddie? What's going on?
There, right there!
Oh.
Well, what do you think?
For once in my life, I'm speechless.
I hereby accept this first place award on behalf of my father and mother, because without them, I never would have been here to win it. And I hereby accept...
All right, everyone. Here are the results.
Oh, come on, Freddie, come on.
May I have the envelope, please?
Oh, this is it, Freddie. This is it. This is it.
Thank you.
Come on, hurry up, man.
Okay. Fourth place goes to Doug and his missing dog Spot.
What do you think, Emmy? Thank you.
I don't understand, Doug. How can you thank Emmy for putting you in last place?
Oh, the place I finished in. That doesn't matter, Freddie. For me, it was just fun being in the contest.
Third place goes to Charlie and his record paperweight.
Hey, Charlie.
It took a while before people appreciated Toulouse-Lautrec and Van Gogh, too.
Second place goes to Henrietta and her soup cans.
Second place!
And first place goes to our one and only Freddie, whose really big masterpiece left us all speechless and deaf.
Oh, Freddie, congratulations.
Thanks, Emmy. Now I can truthfully say that I've won an Emmy Award.
Oh,
Freddie.
wow.
Oh, I feel horrible. I only took second place.
Oh, come on, Henrietta. It's really not so bad taking second place. After all, second place is better than no place at all.
Gee, Henrietta, no one can make a soucan look more delicious than you.
Well, you two are good friends, and Fred, you're a doll for coming over here and comforting me. I'm proud that you won first place.
I'm glad that you don't feel so sad anymore.
I don't. In fact, I feel something altogether different now.
What's that, Henrietta?
I feel hungry. With all this rushing around today, I completely forgot about having lunch. And believe you me, missing lunch is a whole lot worse than missing first place.
You can say that again.
All right, I will. Missing lunch is a whole lot worse than missing first place.
It's a news review coming right to you. It's quite an unusual thing. The animals talk and sing with Doug and Andy Joe. Every day's a different show. It's the news review coming right at you. It's the news review.